Week one's in the books, fantasy football. Diary of a Madman, one of my fantasy squads with a D- draft grade. So super pumped about that. Let's see how we did in that first week. I was projected to lose, I think, by like 15 points. So yeah, that was kind of brutal. But I did catch the loss. Go back to week one. This was a nail biter. I was up by, I think, 8 going into Monday Night Football, but he had Aaron Jones. And I thought how the Vikings offense was so putrid in the first half and they were giving the ball to Jordan Mason. I was like, oh, I got this. I feeling confident. And then all it took was one passing touchdown to Aaron Jones from JJ McCarthy. And yeah, he ends up beating me by, what is it, like four-ish points there. So credit to Ashton 316. Let's just take a look at the matchup. Definitely some bummers here. I didn't get a lot of touchdowns at all. Bo Nix, yeah, the Broncos offense, which I'm still high on, didn't do much at all. I ended up putting Marvin Mims Jr. on the bench for this game, swapped him out for Dylan Sampson at the last, maybe a day before, but last minute. Thank goodness, because Sampson had 0.6 points, if I'm not mistaken. I'm on Raw. So another offense, Lions, without their OC, was horrendous. The Packers just bitch slapped Detroit the entire game. So Amon Ra, I think, was my first pick, auto draft. First 2 rounds were auto drafted, so he doesn't even get 5 points. Brutal. Malik Neighbors did okay. That offense didn't look good against the Commanders. And so I just have a theme here of struggling. Travion Henderson. I need these guys to score touchdowns. There's no touchdowns. Not until you get to Tyler Warren, the rookie tight end, which I drafted pretty late. Yeah, 79 yards. Great game. Hoping he gets a touchdown. But Michael Pittman got the touchdown. So now we finally get into double digits. But who's my top scorer? Pathetic. Kicker. Cam Little. My kicker is a top scorer. So yeah, that's just pathetic. But if you go back and look at the league, what the scores were for this week, because it's a 14-team league, a lot of these teams are not pushing big points. Look, you got 76, 70. We got a 50 something down here, I think. Oh, ended up, 55. So yeah, you got a handful, 100 games. And those often you got a quarterback that goes off. But with me losing, only getting 87 points, I'm in 11th place instead of 14th. So some work to do. I'm not panicking yet on waiver wires. I actually didn't put a claim in for anybody. And so let's just take a look at my team for week 2. Yeah, I'm gonna roll pretty close to the same. The one I'm debating is whether I'm gonna put Bill Krosky in. Do I put him in for Samson? Samson was catching a lot of targets. I want to say he had like 7 or 8 targets. So if he becomes their third down back with Judkins coming back, he'll still be serviceable. But other than that, I'm probably going to stay. Oh, Hollywood Brown. That's the other one. So I'm either going to put Hollywood in for that Samson because, I can't sit Neighbors or Amon Ra. And with Pittman playing well and Warren playing well with Daniel Jones, I can't sit Pittman yet. So I need to figure out, am I going to go Hollywood Brown in for Samson? And then because Bill Krosky's playing Green Bay this week and they thumped the Lions, I'm not going to put him in just yet, but I'm monitoring it. And then kicker stay the same, my top scorer. And then I'll keep the Patriots because Miami was putrid. So we'll see how that game goes. But yeah, not panicking yet. As you can see, well, actually, let's do trends from the waiver wire where people are at. Since I don't feel like I need a quarterback, you look at the wide receiver, running back, tight ends that are available, and just looking at trends, we'll go ads. DJ Giddens, he's someone I might want to stash. And then you have the savior for the Niners, Jake Tonjes, catching that touchdown to win the game. But everyone else, I'm not in love with any of these players. I really would just have to take a flyer on somebody at this point, Isaiah Likely. But we'll see. All right, I'm holding strong. I'm going to keep my fingers crossed that we're going to do all right. But that's it for now. Diary of a Madman, hoping to get a win in week 2. I got to prove this D- draft grade wrong. All right, y'all. We'll be in touch.